Deontay Bay. Uh, this current Venus and Rahu transit is not a bad transit. You know, it's not the worst of transits, definitely. It actually can provide a lot of benefit for the collective, a lot of pleasure for the collective in regards to, feeling relaxed, enjoyment, even feeling like, you taking a weight off your shoulders, or you letting a load off or something like that, right? But and especially for those with a weakened Venus placement, you might want to be careful to not get too carried away with the Venusian activities, the desire principle and things of that nature, because it also has this particular conjunction has an asoric uh, appeal about it as well. Um, and why do I say this? Venus represents the heart chakra, the heart principle. You know how people say, love is blind, or, you know, you can't help who you love, or you feel me? Love is not a thing of calculation or thought. It just is what it is. Like that's Venus. You know what I'm saying? Venus desires what it desires. It wants what it wants. It's attracted to what it's attracted to. It's about sensual gratification beyond the mind, like without any mental or conscious uh, without any mental or cognitive interaction or process needing to be at play, right? And this is why Venus is exalted in Pisces, because it's pretty much, it's pretty much just, you know, way beyond the mind. You know what I'm saying? Bed pleasures, you feel me? Sex. Sex is an act. It's not necessarily an act of you the brain is being flooded with thoughts and calculations and things of that nature. It's like a heart integration with another heart, or at least it's supposed to be. Nowadays it's ass to mouth and and dick to BBL and all the other shit niggas got going on and whatnot. But it's supposed to be a deeper level soul communication, a heart to heart communication. It's beyond the mind or thinking or discrimination of line. It's a merger. You know what I'm saying? This is why Venus is exalted in Pisces, because it's satisfaction, ultimate satisfaction beyond what the mind can provide or comprehend. So with this Venus and Rahu transit in particular, Rahu is overinflating and basically exploding the desire for the bed pleasure, the desire for consumption, the desire for taste, the desire for luxury, the desire for freedom. You know what I'm saying? Feeling the release of Pisces. And on the one hand, it can work out, especially for, it can work out. On the one hand, it can be beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Some people can be taking a much needed break, or feeling a much needed energy of relaxation and going with the flow, and you know what I'm saying, not being so hard around the edges, or stuff like that. But on the other hand, certain groups of people can be, finding themselves getting on certain substances that they might should stay away from, or maybe engaging in certain types of sexual activity that they should stay away from, right? Or cheating on a partner, or you know BDSM threesomes, or just stepping into certain realms that they may should stay away from in order to fulfill or satiate our appetite. And with this Venus and Rahu conjunction to Pisces, it can get really wild if the person is not careful, especially for Libra ascendant, because the ascended Lord is coming into exaltation in the sixth house with Rahu. And the sixth house is a house that's of hyperactivity and whatnot. So, and not only that, the sixth house, it brings you your karma back uh, at a more quicker rate than the other houses or whatnot. So Libra ascendants, you have to be a bit careful in this particular time. Not to say that you can't have fun or enjoy, but for Libra ascendant in particular, being that this conjunction is taking place in your sixth house, You have to yeah, more than others. You have to be a bit more mindful of how you spend your Venusian energies. But that's just my spiel on this particular transit. I would say for the collective, or for those who know that they have problematic tendencies with their Venus placement, watch when Venus comes in, or watch when the moon comes into conjunction with these two. Uh, watch for the retrograde. Things will kind of get, more stifled or controlled in a better manner when Saturn comes to meet these two in conjunction or whatnot, right? What else should I say? And I guess to kind of mitigate the potential negative influences of this transit, it's about love. Venus wants love. Venus wants love and satisfaction beyond the mind. So, if possible, you if possible, try to raise, upgrade, refine your objects of love, or those things that you seek to find or to gain satisfaction in. You know what I'm saying? If you can do it towards a deity, or towards a higher spiritual calling or whatever, that would be perfect during this particular time. Uh, get into the holistic food practices, divine tantra union, whatever. Like, just try to refine and upgrade your objects of attraction and enjoyment, and the Venus and Rahu will provide a lot of benefit during this time period in particular, especially so. Deontay Bay.